want you. Girl, I know you got a body, where you get your little body, with me, having sex.
Yes, yes.
Somebody's girl is at this party. Can a nigga get in them good? Get off, baby. Get off.
I want to talk to you.
'Cause you gave me all your pussy.
Girlfriend, if you swallowing, goggling.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
You're just a flightless bird! Talking about pimping, been since pimping, since been pimping, since been pimping.
It's in your bloodline,
It's in my blood, and you will never be that.
Man, yes, sir.
That's not your hair. Take that pile of shit off your hair. You
Got an 8 man. Yeah. Give me some love, baby. You know what I'm saying? All these German shepherds.
Single as French toast.
They turn their head to the side and act like they don't smell it.
I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired on my own.
People don't even want to engage with black women because that attitude is very rough.
I'm just saying, at your age, all women, man, 27 time to sell, over 30, 50% off, 35 clearance, 40 outlet, 50 Goodwill.
It's up under the sink, baby.
See, that's pussy talking to me right there. Something you might not never know nothing about.
I say you ladies talk, and let me help you, ma'am.
Yeah.
You're not the kind of woman a man sponsors. Professional women don't know how to be girls. That's just the net of it. Professional women today are losing with high value men because you're like men.
It burns.
Let's cleanse the environment of ratchet.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. Hey, now a woman that got a job walk, with security, am I right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? They walk in the nightclub going, honey, I don't give a fuck if I don't meet nobody nowhere. Because I'm going to the credit union tomorrow. I don't need nobody to tell me shit. I buy my own damn shit. That's right.
You don't have the primary relationship. A man, the first business, your first network is family. You don't have it. You have shit. You have stuff. You have bags and purses and coats and trips and dogs and plants and candles and fragrance and shoes and shit. Buy a dog and die alone. Single till you die. That's really what it's going to look like for 3 out of 4 black women.
Don't know those. There are some that are very close to us that do know. But for those of you that don't, Frankie and I have been trying to get pregnant for about 4 years. You that don't, Frankie and I have been trying to get pregnant for about 4 years. For those of you that don't, Frankie and I have been trying to get pregnant for about 4 years. 4.5, 4 years.
I'll play it back. She said, Frankie and I have been trying to get pregnant.
I have any beverages for you. I'm sorry. That's fine. So a lot of people don't know those. There are some that are very close to us that do know. But for those of you that don't, Frankie and I have been trying to get pregnant for about 4 years, 4.5, 4 years. Sometime within a year of us getting married, we started.
Frankie and I have been trying to get pregnant for about 4.5 years, about a year until since the time that we got married. So after we got married, Frankie is successful. He's a good dad. He's a good man. And we've just been trying to get pregnant for 4.5 years.
Started to try to get pregnant. And unfortunately, we have not been able to conceive naturally.
At this point in the program, does Frankie have a good deal or a bad deal?
4 years, 4.5, 4 years, sometime within the year of us getting married, we started to try to get pregnant.
So he gets married and he like, yo, I got everything I want. You understand? Frankie. His name is Frankie. He said, yo, I got everything that I want. King Disagreeable, what's good? He said, I got everything I want in a woman. But before we go there, I'm glad you did that, King Disagreeable, because I meant to show something else first. I need to show this first. Hold on. Frankie, man. Frankie got problems, son. Let me get to this first, though. You need to see this shit. Man. These bitches, man. Fuck. These are some ratchet bitches, King.
You're ugly as fuck. Look at you. You got so much to say, bitch. You got so much to say. I spit on your baby, bitch. I spit on that baby, bitch. Alright. Scary ass hoe. Fuck. So scary ass. Bitch, you got so much shit to say. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Fucking baby, you tripping. I don't care. You scary ass bitch. Who's scary? You're ugly as fuck. Look at you. You got so much to say, bitch. You got so much to say. I spit on your baby, bitch. I spit on that baby, bitch. Alright. Scary ass hoe. Fuck. So scary ass. Bitch, you got so much shit to say. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Fucking baby, you tripping. I don't care. You scary ass bitch. Who's scary? You're ugly as fuck. Look at you. You got so much to say, bitch. You got so much to say. I spit on your baby, bitch. I spit on that baby, bitch. Alright. Scary ass hoe. Fuck.
Just wanted to show you that real quick. You know? Sad out here, pimp. yo, these bitches are gladiators, pimp. You hear me? Now that's some gladiator shit.
So scary ass. Bitch, you got so much shit to say. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Fucking baby, you tripping. I don't care. You scary ass bitch. Who's scary? You're ugly as fuck. Look at you. You got so much to say, bitch. You got so much to say. I spit on your baby, bitch. I spit on that baby, bitch. Alright. Scary ass hoe. Fuck. So scary ass. Bitch, you got.
Dang. Now, is that a gladiator or not? Now, that's a gladiator. Like I said, the thought process of these bitches. She said, I'll spit on your baby. Even, like, I've in the hood, niggas have, shot a brother down, killed the brother with his baby in his arms. This woman said, yo, I spit on your baby. Damn. Shit.
Me? I spit on that baby, bitch. Alright. Scary ass hoe. Fuck. Me? I spit on that baby, bitch. Alright. Scary ass hoe. Fuck to say I spit on your baby, bitch. I spit on that baby, bitch. Alright. Scary ass hoe. Fuck.
No break, pimp. No break, pimp. Just just went out early today. I said I'll still do the class. Because niggas need to know about this guy named Frankie. This was how I was when I was outside. Sad to admit, told plenty of dudes I smacked them and their kids. Yes, you'll smack them, but spit on their kids? That's another sinister move. Like, we'll do the violence, you know? Slap the baby, go get your daddy, whatever. But my goodness, I've never thought of that. I'll spit on your baby. Sheesh. I spit on your baby, ho. Unreal.
And name's Nina.
Hello, everyone. My name is Harold Franklin Ward III.
Talk about our IVF journey. We are going through IVF.
Welcome to my journey, where we serve beverages over here.
We don't have any beverages for you. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
So a lot of people don't know those. There are some that are very close to us that do know. But for those of you that don't, Frankie and I have been trying to get pregnant for about 4 years. 4.5, 4 years. Sometime within a year of us getting married, we started.
Sometimes, right. We don't do all that spitting shit, B. That shit is whack. You know? That's some kiddie shit, spitballs and shit like that. It is what it is, man. I guess that person would be inviting you to a fight because the spit ain't gonna hurt you. So I guess that person would be inviting you to a fight. That's the only thing it could be doing. You might as well punch the motherfucker if you're going to do that. You might as well try and get your knockout. Come on, King. Come on.
To try to get pregnant. And unfortunately, we have not been able to conceive naturally. I think probably about a year after trying, I mentioned it to my OBGYN, and she was basically like, something up. I don't know what, but something's up.
I went to my OBGYN, and remember, guys, this is something that I teach that brothers never really pay attention to. A lot of times when you hear, this is Plain Brown Rapper's favorite phrase. When bitches, they say, something's up, I don't know, XYZ, etc., etc. Ma'am, it's your pussy. Fuck you mean?
She was basically like, something up.
Right.
I don't know what, but something's up.
Right.
So just for some context, I did naturally give birth to a daughter who is now 14. I gave birth.
Oh. So her and Frankie only been married about 4 or 5 years. So her and Frankie only been married for about 4 or 5 years. And what's the math on that? And 14. So what was that? Shit, 14 years ago, her pussy was good.
Actually give birth to a daughter who is now 14. I gave birth to her when I was actually 17.
Oh. Ma'am, may I ask you a question? Especially with the times and the things that you're putting Frankie through nowadays. Let me ask you this question here. Would you suggest that black women in particular start having babies at about 18 and up so they can have their best chances and their healthiest babies?
Frankie is not her biological dad.
Hello? Frankie is the fleece bucket. Hey, we got something new, man. Frankie's the fleece bucket. We gonna have to get some buckets in the chat before the pussy get infected. Yeah. Oh man. Nah, I know what you're saying. With the HIV thing, but we just talking about like whether the person has HIV or not. That ain't gonna hurt me as you inviting me to this fight, like by you punching me or some shit like that. So that ain't gonna hurt me enough to stop me from trying to get your ass.
But I did have her a full pregnancy.
The first child was a full pregnancy.
I delivered her naturally. So knowing all that information, after a year of trying and not being able to get pregnant, my OB was like, yeah, I want to send you to a specialist because something's up. Excuse me. So that kind of kicked off our fertility journey, I would say, I guess. And so it's been a long road since then.
Yes, it has. So it becoming clear that the only way we were going to be able to conceive was through IVF.
I guess.
What?
Kicked off our fertility journey, I would say, I guess.
Ma'am, what happened when you went to the specialist? Fuck you mean? Guys, pay attention, man. This bitch flees Frankie. Let's go.
And so it's been a long road since then.
It's been a long road that I put Frankie through based on my pussy. Let's go.
Yes, it has. So it becoming clear that the only way we were going to be able to conceive was through IVF.
Why, Frankie? Why? Why, Frankie?
And typically when you hear about like infertility issues, you tend to naturally think that maybe something going on with the woman.
Most people do. Most people immediately think,
yeah,
what is wrong with her?
Right. But in this case, she actually checked out perfectly fine. So.
Oh, hell no, Frankie. Oh, hell no. Yo, that's crazy. King Disagreeable knew it. Wow. How did you know that? Wow. Frankie got PCOS. Ain't that some shit? Wow. Now look at her smiling. Look. Oh, shit. Wow. Hold on, guys.
Me and Ebony have some news for you guys.
We're doing IVF.
Right.
I know that I have a road ahead of me. It's going to be a long one.
Hold on, Pimp.
And I think that's better than anything at this point because... Hey, what's that song? It's like, have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Yeah. You can have a baby? By you. By me? Yeah. Before those that be in the comments.
We just gonna get to the bad side. Fuck it. I thought Frankie and them had a story. I got another one on YouTube, but let's just get wicked with it.
For the most do too much, we're doing reciprocal IVF. I will be carrying her embryos. That's our next plan, you know, the next steps that we decided to take. Yeah. And we're excited. Yeah, we're very excited. I'm excited. I'm excited, honey. I'm going to be carrying her baby. I'm a baby mom. FYI, I chose not to go through another egg retrieval. I didn't want to go through that whole process again just after everything that happened. We are at another clinic, a better clinic. 360. We love the clinic. We love our doctor.
You came to be with this.
I did.
You know, I mean, there are babies. So it doesn't matter who carries them. It doesn't matter
genetics.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. There are babies at the end of the day. So
it doesn't matter who carries them. It doesn't matter whose genetics that we got. It's our baby. So, when you say the disruption or the ruin of the community or any society, you can just personally blame it on the pussy.
So it doesn't matter who carries them. It doesn't matter
genetics.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. There are babies at the end of the day. So
period.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, and we're excited to take y'all along.
Yes.
Hey, what's that song? It's like, have a baby. Hey, what's that song? just after everything that happened. We are at another clinic, a better clinic.
360.
We love the clinic. We love our doctor.
You came to be with this.
I did.
You know, I mean, there are babies. So it doesn't matter who carries them. It doesn't matter
Genetics.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. There are babies at the end of the day. So,
Period.
Yeah.
Me and Ebony have some news for you guys.
We're doing IVF.
Right.
I know that I have a road ahead of me. So we're just sitting in the car, reflecting, having a conversation, as we always do. It's been a journey for us, needless to say. It's been a lot. I always come on here and give my perspective in regards to our journey. And a lot of you always ask about my husband. How does my husband feel? And it's not that he doesn't want to give his input or his opinion or his side or a male's perspective, but my husband is always busy with work, and the times that I tend to record content is when he's at work or the weekends. So I say, what do you know? Let's just sit here and just have our, one-on-one conversation like we always do. But this time, let's record, because I think a lot of people need to hear a male's perspective when it comes to the infertility space, the infertility community. And I think it's important that men are heard, especially a Black man.
I don't know if this music fucking us up. Let's go.
And feels heard. And
as guys, we always gotta have, our head on a swivel, or like always gotta have a heart on, or always like gotta be like backbone and stuff. But when you sit down and realize, like, men can cry too. It's very, how can I put it? It's very hard to show our emotions.
Yeah.
So like sitting back and seeing this and like adding my 2 cents in perspective, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. It can be very overwhelming.
I mean, it's a lot of information that you gotta sit back. Even hear what people say, it's not registering a lot of times.
Yeah.
So you gotta do your own research. Sometimes you gotta sit back, you hear like write stuff down. All right, let me see. Like even Google, look up stuff, YouTube, see, but it has been. But in the aspect of
in regards to your male perspective, and then also leading you into fatherhood.
Leading me into fatherhood, it made me like sit down and like look at stuff. You always look at everything different. Like it's not just about us. It's just not about me. It's about
fuck all that. The last line of simping, yes, it is. You want to talk about simping? No, this is worse than simping, B. This is something else, man. This is the ultimate, right? This is like the final character. This is some shit, pimp. This is like, bro. Come on now. Basically, we say to ourselves, how do they get trapped like that? That somebody's going to convince me that I'm going to have a Matrix baby. That's wild.
the whole picture. So
that's good.
You have to, how can I not say you have to always like plan for the future anyway, but you have to, just like aspects of life, you have to sit down and like take into consideration, like put stuff on the back burner, stuff you normally would do all the time, or stuff you will be able to, do by yourself. Sometimes you need to talk to your significant other, wife, girlfriend, whatever, see what's going on. And it's just like, you have to really just sit down and like take everything in. As we know, life moves faster than we can imagine. Like day to day is always like, one day is Monday, next thing you know it's the weekend, and the weekend always go by fast. But you really have to sit down, even if it's by yourself, talk to somebody, just to comprehend everything that's going on. It's a lot.
Yeah.
You heard that, brother? That brother said it's a lot. And what I always say, them brothers need somebody to talk to. For real. Because somebody got to talk some sense into these niggas, B. I mean, the real story is what? Everybody knows the real story, right? Now, they done been on 3 rounds. 3 rounds of IVF. I could understand if she was fine as fuck. Right. And I wouldn't even do it then. But my point is, they done went through more than one round of IVF, which I don't agree with at all. But at what point does she let this man go? Yeah, he's an asshole. But at what point, after 3 rounds of IVF, why are you putting him through that? He said he was crying. He said he needed people to talk to. How much more pain do you want your pussy to cause this man? He's an Eagles fan. He want to take his baby to the game. Come on, man.
Definitely a lot to process. When things felt like they were getting uneasy, or those emotions where you felt like this is ever going to be an endpoint, how did you, number one, work through those feelings, and number two, identify that this is something that I can kind of tap into to create that space to be stronger, or be not only stronger, but just tap into that vulnerability that you've been able to display in our marriage?
So, like, of course, you always, as they say, you always don't tell everybody about your business to, you know, family, friends. You always keep it you and your life private.
Right.
But, like, a lot of aspects, especially dealing with this, like, I had to reach out to a lot of my friends and coworkers that had kids to see their perspective, like how they move. You know, you can watch from afar, you can hear people talk and say what, but it's different when you ask one-on-one. So just to ask one-on-one about like different things of it, what do you do in this situation, what do you do in that situation, it has helped out a lot because I sat back, I took it.
There you go, guys. You want to know the pain? Niggas going through hell, pimp.
You may not know what IVF is, so I'm going to lean on the doctor to kind of explain to you what IVF means so that we can back into it and talk about our journey.
Yeah, so IVF just stands for in vitro fertilization. So it's one of a number of avenues for assisted reproductive therapy. And so for many couples here in the US and around the world, getting pregnant isn't easy, right? And so, like,
we don't let people talk to us like that, class. We don't let people say getting pregnant isn't easy. We don't allow that. You carrying your pussy like it's worth something to me. Fuck you mean it ain't easy? Why I'm supposed to not believe that your pussy is not wholesome and pure? You said it was.
Avenues for assisted reproductive therapy. And so for many couples here in the US and around the world, getting pregnant isn't easy, right? And so like 1 out of every 5 couples have difficulty getting pregnant after a year. So after.
There you go, guys. So should the man be choosy or not, ma'am? Should the man be choosy or should he just get with who loves him? How does this work? Do you bitches just get with who loves them when them niggas ain't got the money? We talking about important assets here. Fuck out of here. Wasn't no fucking Matrix, baby.
After 1 year of trying, you're still not pregnant. That's like 20% of the US. And so just think, you go to a big football game and that's like almost a quarter of the stadium.
A quarter of a stadium that what? That 90% of the women is the reason and 10% of the men.
Church, that's like the whole balcony. You know, you go to a party, that's like, 1 every 5 seats of individuals in the room. So frequently this journey feels like you're on it alone and by yourself, and like there's something wrong with you or wrong with you.
Hello? See, this is what happened when you let these people talk. And this is a clown. This man don't know nothing about no pussy. Are you kidding me?
Frequently this journey feels like you're on it alone and by yourself, and like there's something wrong with you or wrong with your spouse, and you.
Ma'am, how could it not be something wrong with you if other women can just pop out, babe? No, I'm talking about crackheads. I'm talking about the lowdown, the people you think you're better than. Fuck you mean ain't something not wrong with you? How can crackheads and more poor people can have more babies than your esteemed pussy? Yeah, something wrong with your ass, bitch. Fuck you think you talking to?
It feels like you're on it alone and by yourself, and like there's something wrong with you or wrong with your spouse, and you just feel isolated. But the reality is you're not alone, and it's not just you. But it doesn't always feel that way.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I think that if we put these in particular seasons or spaces for you to understand our journey, I think the first is, going through that season of, when your hopes are dashed.
Yeah.
You get it? Like you have hopes, and then you're like,
and you have these certain expectations. Oh, this is going to be easy. Oh, we just got married. Yay. And we actually.
No. Class, I've taught you better than this. Fuck you mean you 30-something years old, you got married, and you know your own pussy, and you sitting there to the man, and you like, oh, we gonna have babies yet. No, bitch, you knew what was wrong with that pussy for a long time. You could stop this shit. See, we ain't doing that over here. But anybody that takes this class, you can look at a bitch live right in your fucking face.
Going through that season of, when your hopes are dashed.
Yeah.
You get it? Like you have hopes, and then you're like,
and you have these certain expectations. Oh, this is going to be easy. Oh, we just got married. Yay. And we actually made the decision that we were not trying to get pregnant immediately, right? Like we weren't not trying to get pregnant. Hint, hint. But we just weren't like pushing for that goal. We wanted to get to know each other first and get to know each other better as a married couple. And then our goals were, okay, now we can start a family.
Yeah.
Well, when our goals were, let's start a family, it didn't happen.
So class, she's supposed to think that we are going to believe that she didn't know what was going on with her pussy. So when they said we're going to postpone the family, she didn't say, well, here's my medical records, here's my Pussycat Facts report, so this is what we'll be dealing with if we decide to wait. Class, come on, class. I've done a lot of work over here. Class, is this woman lying or not?
To get to know each other first and get to know each other better as a married couple. And then our goals were, okay, now we can start a family.
Yeah.
Well, when our goals were, let's start a family, it didn't happen. It didn't happen right away. It actually didn't happen for a while.
Yeah. And so it's like, how do you manage that season when your hopes are dashed? And for us, it was difficult because it was one of those seasons where, internally for me, I was like, okay, what's going on with me?
We both come from really big families.
Big families and a lot of reproduction going on in those families. And so, I'm not necessarily thinking about it in terms of medically initially. I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I'm not trying hard enough, or maybe something's going on. And you kind of go internally into this blame game. You go into this thing of not sharing a blame with the person, but just thinking through it. Like maybe it's me, maybe it's her. And you're just frustrated. And you're
mental
like,
interrogation.
Mental interrogation.
Yeah.
Now, you hear these people that think that they're better than me, right? These fucks right here think that they're better than me. You hear me? They think that they're better people than me. Okay? But I got the Pussycat Facts report. So there is no mental interrogation and all that. It's the Pussycat Facts report, you dumbass. You didn't have the Pussycat Facts report, or you would have understood what you was dealing with. But you're better than me, right? You ain't better than me when it come to no pussy, nigga. You don't even know how to qualify pussy. Fuck out of here.
Into this blame game. You go into this thing of not sharing a blame with the person, but just thinking through it. Like maybe it's me, maybe it's her, and you're just frustrated. And you're
mental
like
interrogation.
That mental interrogation.
Yeah.
I think that it's something that you really have to work through that season and manage that season because it's very real, and you have expectations for children. You want to be pregnant. You want it so bad.
And I think the hardest part for me in the beginning, before we start talking about what actually happened through our IVF journey, was just like the good intentions of people. So of course, when you're newlyweds, what's everyone telling you? When y'all gonna have a baby? Yeah. And then people are coming up with their own ideas. Well, if you need me to teach you how to have a baby, I can teach you how to have a baby. Ha ha ha. Not understanding like the private struggle that you're having.
Yeah. Well, why the fuck you keeping it private? Fuck you mean private struggle? That's why we came up with the Pussycat Facts report. So you ain't the one that get to keep shit private. You had this shit private before you met this man. Fuck is you talking about? And now people wondering what's wrong with your pussy and you're upset. No. You knew what was up before you married him. But now it's so private, you're not willing to be so forthright, but you just real to real. Fuck out of here.
Have a baby. And then people are coming up with their own ideas. Well, you know, if you need me to teach you how to have a baby, I can teach you how to have a baby. Ha ha ha.
Ma'am, your pussy ain't converting. What the fuck do you expect? You carry yourself as a wholesome woman and forthright and honest. So if you're going to be secretive to the people that love you, what the fuck you expect them to do?
And then people are coming up with their own ideas. Well, you know, if you need me to teach you how to have a baby, I can teach you how to have a baby. Ha ha ha. Not understanding like the private struggle that you're having. And then, of course, frequently you're around other people who are in the same age group or process in their marriage and they're getting pregnant.
What I teach you niggas? What did I teach you niggas? What is one of the cornerstones of what we teach over here? Jealousy. Jealousy of other women's pussy. What did I teach you? Jealousy of other women's pussy. Okay? It's always out front and blatant. They can't hide it, brother. So, now that she admitted a little bit of truth and taking accountability and stuff like that, even though who knows, it still could be the dude. But let's say it's her for right now. I would ask her this question. Ma'am, is it safe to say that those women got better pussy than you? Is it safe to say that? See, because we got to get some accountability here, sis. So they was having babies and stuff, right? So they had better pussy? Okay, let's talk. Let's talk that talk.
The private struggle that you're having. And then, of course, frequently you're around other people who are in the same age group or process in their marriage and they're getting pregnant and they're having good news and you're going to baby showers. And in the beginning, that's fine. Everyone's happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Congratulations, honey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you're like, I'm next. I'm coming soon. And then when it doesn't happen, you know, eventually all those happy pregnancy announcements, you become happy on the outside, but it's tearing you apart on the inside. It's not that you're not happy for the other people, but eventually you're like, okay, hi. Oh my gosh, great job. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Congratulations. I can't wait. And on the inside, like you're crying and you're going.
What I teach you niggas. What I teach you niggas. Okay? I know it gets sad. I know. Keep your head up, King. Yo, Pimp, pick your fucking head up. I know it's sad.
Oh my gosh, great job. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Congratulations. I can't wait. And on the inside, like you're crying and you're going home and you're like, okay, Lord, what about us? What did we do? You know, you start to.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't do that. We don't do that. What do you mean, what did we do? Why us? Ma'am, you know how many women say that shit? Why us? What did we do? Ain't no why us. It's why you. Unbelievable. What do you mean, why? You see how she'll just lie like she didn't know nothing about her own pussy. So, ma'am, so let me get this straight. So you walk around all these years in life and don't know what kind of pussy you offering the man that you would eventually marry? Is that responsible or irresponsible? All jokes aside, you lying bitch. We not doing that.
But it's tearing you apart on the inside. It's not that you're not happy for the other people, but eventually you're like, okay, hi. Oh my gosh, great job. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Congratulations. I can't wait. And on the inside, like you're crying and you're going home and you're like, okay, Lord, what about us? What did we do? You know, you start to internalize it. You know, first you're blaming, right? You're like, well, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with us? We need to try harder. And then eventually you're like, okay, is it something that we did?
Yeah, because you have to go through that, right? You start thinking, am I being cursed? Is this something, you know, God's punishing me for my past deeds? And you have to work through that mental and spiritual interrogation because the enemy will use this as an opportunity to place that shame on you and that guilt. And then you have to pivot, and you really have to. And I think this is important once you come out of that, when hopes are dashed and managing that, to really have the tough conversation. And for us, one of our strengths is conversation, communication. And so we really.
That's a lie. That's a lie. But like I teach you niggas, what I teach you niggas, a woman's swag is upheld by men. And like I teach you niggas, when you talking to a bitch, never answer. Don't ask the bitch and try to answer the question for her. Let that bitch speak, son. Never try to answer the question for a bitch. Don't speak for her. Don't do that.
of conversation. And for us, one of our strengths is conversation.
That's a goddamn lie. She knew her pussy was fucked up, but she's relying on your ass because you in the gray area and don't know shit. So now all of a sudden, she gonna let you take the lead and be a man for her fucking lie. Unreal, man.
To really have the tough conversation. And for us, one of our strengths is conversation, communication. And so we really had a conversation about, okay, this
It's not working.
It's not working, right? So what are our options? And this is when you have that tough conversation. And honestly, I had to work through the issue of, does this emasculate me? Getting am I not man enough? Do I need help or assistance to do this? And she was very helpful in helping me understand again that this is really what many couples deal with. And I think we have to, particularly as men, get past that issue of our masculinity and maybe we're not good enough, but recognize that tons of couples seek help.
Yeah.
Whoa, what are they talking about? This shit don't sound good. Who is the blame on? I mean, this nigga, he just such in a fog that I can't trust him. For real.
Assistance in helping them get pregnant. And so that's kind of where our journey began, with a conversation about options.
Yeah. I mean, so there's obviously numerous options from, just taking certain medications that help your ovaries stimulate and you have more eggs, so then you have more options for pregnancies, to, assisted devices helping you get pregnant with those eggs or embryos, to actually what we ended up ultimately doing after we tried all those other things, which is in vitro.
Hold on. So it was on her. She tried 2 other methods. She tried 2 other methods to get pregnant and they didn't work. At what point does she let that man go? What is the selfishness about? Ma'am, even if you have a baby after those 2 didn't work, you don't care about how that baby comes out. That ain't right.
Vitro fertilization, where they literally take the egg and take the sperm and put them together in a petri dish and watch it fertilize and figure out which ones are actually going to fertilize. And based on which ones actually do well and look healthy, then they turn around and actually put it back inside of the woman. And that's how we got our beautiful baby number 1. And so it wasn't that easy.
Oh, shit. Damn. God bless the children, man. It is what it is, man. It's fucking people, man. These people, man.
We're just sitting in the car. Today is day 3 of our...
Let's go through a little run.
Let it all go.
Look at what they doing, King. We don't know what race this baby is, King. We don't know what race this baby is, King. These people are sick, brother. Sorry, guys. It just is what it is, man. Men are the ones that have to go through this stuff as well. So it is what it is, man.
Okay, well, I've got some great news for you guys today. Congratulations, you're pregnant.
All right. 3rd time's a charm.
Yep, your first ACV today is 140.
3rd time's a charm. 3rd time's a charm. Unbelievable, guys. I'm sorry about this, man. I might have went too far for myself.
So we are on IVF Stems day 1. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm doing this again. I cannot believe I'm sharing this with you guys. I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous, and I feel very much overwhelmed right now. Like, I've never even done this before.
But I have done this before, so I don't know why I feel overwhelmed. Anyways, y'all, STEMS, day 1, IVF cycle 2. So basically today, y'all, we are going to be taking 3 injections. Why am I talking to y'all like this is a tutorial? We are taking 3 injections. We have Zomactin, something. Basically, long story short, this is a growth hormone. Next, we got Gonal. I don't know what this bad boy do, but long story short, it basically makes the eggs get to going and growing quick. We also got our good, painful, burning friend, Menopur. This burns. Wait. See, this one is never bad. Daniel, hold on!
I'm just gonna put it close.
Bismillah.
Let me go in.
Go in, Bismillah. Yeah, but no!
Hey girls, so I see that you're from Cali. I'm from
The walls of your world, pray to catch you whispering.
I'm here, man. I'm here. You know. Just trying to show you what's happening, man. These bitches are sick.
7 days past embryo transfer, and I'm not feeling very hopeful anymore. We've been testing since, I think, 3 days, which I knew those were going to be early tests, and there was a possibility that the trigger was still in my system, but it was nice to see those little faint positives the last 2 days. So 5 and 6, they have been negative. I'm just not feeling very hopeful. I'm no longer really feeling that many symptoms. I'm trying not to stress so much. I know that it is quite early, but it's hard when you go on social media and see people getting positive on day 5 and 6, even 7, and you aren't getting that. So I definitely spiraled today, unfortunately, but I'm still trying to stay hopeful, but it's hard.
Sorry, guys.
And that's just-
I'm sweating. Okay. We're doing it. It's just so slippery. I can't open it. Okay, alright. We're doing it. How long do I gotta put in here first? Hold on, pause. Okay. 5, 6. Alright. Oh, that baby stinks. My goodness. It's okay. Set down 3 minutes and we will come back and take a peek. We will be back in 3 minutes. Alright, we're doing it. Not ready, but I guess we're ready. We're doing it.
Back in our day, son. Back in our day, pussy was so good. Let me tell you what happened back in our day. Back in our day, pussy was so good and fertile and everything. Like, we was like, yo, I don't want to hear you pregnant. Like, we was like, yo, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, we knew pussy was good. I don't want to hear that you pregnant shit. Now these people celebrating for some damn scientific, technological, advanced matrix baby. And they're jumping around. That baby could come out slow as fuck. You understand me? And that shows you the decline in pussy. That they're happy jumping around about having one baby. Nigga, that pussy used to make babies. Yeah, I know they got shamed out of it, but that shouldn't have ruined the actual pussy. I would say these is two bitches. I would say these is two bitches. I mean, these people are sick. I would say these are two bitches. Facts. I keep trying to school niggas on what's new. What's the new shit gonna look like? I keep telling niggas what the new communities are gonna look like. I keep trying to tell niggas. I show the man and the woman shit, but the woman and the woman shit is way more rampant. The woman on the woman and the single woman, they're trying to have, like, this shit is wild. But what's the major problem? No black sperm donors. So what does that mean? They're going to have all sorts of fucking babies, calling it black. These people are fucking up everything that we have built in this country. You know? Everything we built in this country, B. You know? Everything we built, man. Piece of shit ass bitches, B. You know? Fucking horrible people, man. See how all the tattoos and all the wig, that didn't help that bitch have a good natural pregnancy. So all that shit don't matter. She got tattoos and wigs. Look what she got to do for her pussy, though. She got to take this shit serious. Cheating the game. This is what's happening, guys. I call these bitches straight crazy people. When you start to put this, BBLs, all these surgeries, God, man. Dang. This is what black people been reduced to. That woman don't know what race them babies are. That woman don't know what race them babies are.
Find out that I have PCOS. Unexplained infertility for the longest time. I'm just a little frustrated because I've literally been with my clinic for actually more than a year. We started IVF in October of 2022. We started going to the clinic in April of 2022. And today, just nonchalantly, my doctor just tells me like, oh yeah, it's probably because of your PCOS that you have these failed transfers because sometimes the embryos are
failed transfers because of her bad box. Okay, guys? So even when you go IVF, even when you go science and technology, nothing can beat your bad box, but they're trying to cheat it. They're trying. They're trying to cheat the game, guys.
because of your PCOS that you have these failed transfers because sometimes the embryos aren't quality. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So I have PCOS.
Right.
And then she's like, yeah. And then she starts to explain to me what polycystic ovarian syndrome is. After I asked her last year when I saw how high my AMH was, I was like, oh, like this is a really high AMH. Does it indicate that I have PCOS? And I was just like asking. And she said no. But today, nonchalantly, she wants to tell me that I have PCOS. So yeah, this is how I...
There you go, guys. What's the title? Check the title, pal. Not knowing. Hold on. Not knowing box hurts men. Yeah. Yeah. Not knowing box hurts men. Can't you see?
We have this going.
I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth, but opening up about going through infertility and IVF helps. And yes, I do know I just posted a video about like things people said to me when I opened up about IVF and like how that was really hard for me and that I slightly regret opening up to people.
Oh, my fault. My fault. Brother had to get some tea, B. I thought I had this thing going.
But one thing I will say is you're just overly sensitive. Like I'm overly sensitive going through all of this. So things absolutely get to you more. But ever since I opened up to you guys, I started opening up to like my offices, right? You guys know I do
Real talk, single fathers. What's good, pimp? Now let's talk about sis.
medical cells. So
Hey sunshines, come with me to check my estradiol levels after a long day of work. So this is me getting to the fertility clinic, pulling up parking. Once I get there, it's supposed to be really quick. They're just supposed to be poking me with needle. Usually they're able to get a sample from my left arm, but for whatever reason, those veins have not been
Whoa,
trained
she
up.
got some big
So all my
legs.
blood work has been out of my right arm.
Unfucking
And when I say
believable.
it's sore, it's sore. And today was one of those days. They couldn't get the regular vein. They had to call in for reinforcements and then find this itty bitty vein on.
go to like a bunch of doctors' offices and stuff like that.
Now, this woman right here, she's upset, guys. What, good looking woman, right? Got her real hair, got everything men want, right? Right?
Sensitive, like I'm overly sensitive going through all of this. So things absolutely get to you more. But ever since I opened up to you guys, I started opening up to like my offices, right? You guys know I do medical sales, so I go to like a bunch of doctors' offices and sell my products. And today I opened up to about like 3 different people, like office managers, front desk receptionists, like him going through the IVF process. And they've shared.
So she's going around bothering people about her bad pussy and how she got to do science and technology to try to conceive. Ma'am, I thought your pussy was good. Ma'am.
Baby, I want you. Girl, I know you got a body. I like with me having sex.
I thought you was good enough to have sex with. I thought you was good, boo. Oh, no, because you talk so proper and everything. I thought you was like above me. Right.
To about like 3 different people, like office managers, front desk receptionists, like him going through the IVF process. And they've shared the most incredible stories. Like,
You see how you talk? You got like that Disney, that Walt Disney, like that white talk. I thought you was better than me, but your pussy don't work? Oh, ma'am.
Cause you gave me all your pussy. Can a nigga get in them good?
one gal was like, I went through that. Like, she has 7 children. I want a huge family. And was just showing me pictures of her kids. And she's like,
I want a huge family, but I got to go through IVF. Let's go.
good luck. And then I just left another dental office and I just met this office manager for the first time. I know it's kind of crazy. I'm like, let me just trauma dump on you. I am Jessica and I'm going through IVF, which is basically what I'm doing on this app. So it's fine. And anyways, this office manager was like, wait, because I was like, let's schedule something, but I'm going through something right now. Like I'm about to do IVF, so I can't really schedule it right now. But next time I'm coming, like set something aside. And she's like, who are you going? Like, where are you going for IVF? I'm like, Lubbock. And she's like, who's the doctor? And I told her, and she's like, my daughter went to that doctor. And she's like, my daughter has 2 beautiful twins. She's like 3 babies, and twins through IVF. And she was just like sharing all the stories. I'm like, what are the odds that your daughter went to the same, or your daughter went to the same doctor that I'm going to? And we just met today. Anyway, she was just showing me pictures of the twins. And she's like, I know how hard it is right now because you can't see the other side of things, but she's like, you've got this. And she's right. You can, when you're in it, you cannot see the other side. But one thing I will say helps is hearing people's success stories, hearing people say, I have 7 children, hearing people say, you know, I got twins through IVF. Like seeing people on the other side and hearing them on the other side, it's so helpful. Even hearing, or like people commenting on TikTok and being like, my IVF baby's 6 months old. I'm holding my IVF baby. I'm feeding my IVF baby right now. It truly does help because it's hard for you to see yourself having that success story while you're in it. But when you hear about other people's, you're like, maybe that'll happen for me. If you're debating whether or not to open up to people about it, I think you should. Because I think in a way we isolate ourselves through this process.
Here we go.
Probably because we're overly sensitive.
No. It has nothing to do with overly sensitive. If you could pop babies out like a regular pussy bitch, you wouldn't have any sensitivity towards the bitches that couldn't. Let's just get that straight. You're mad because you're in that boat. That's what that's about. Okay? She gave me an idea. I want to show you niggas this shit.
I have 5 minutes before I have to go do my blood draw for my glucose test, so let's talk about my IVF journey. My husband and I got married in 2020, and when we first got married, we're like, we're gonna wait, we don't want kids right away. But the Lord was like, no, you're not gonna wait. You're gonna get started now. So for 2 years, we tried. From 2021 to 2022, nothing happened. And usually they're like,
At this point in the video, she got married to a man, and they was fucking for 2 years after they get married and couldn't make a baby. Does he have a good deal or a raw deal?
In 6 months to a year, you should go to the doctor, but obviously we're praying and just believing and hoping that something would change.
Praying and believing. Prayer hands in the chat. Prayer hands in the chat. The only time prayer hands are necessary is when bitches are praying because their pussy can't be regular like the poor bitches.
It didn't, so I ended up going to get checked. My husband ended up going to get checked, and we found out that we were going to have to go through the IVF process. I was heartbroken, quite literally. Like, Lord.
Why was you heartbroken if the onus was on him? His sperm wasn't good. Why would you be heartbroken if he's poor and he don't got no money? Why would you be heartbroken, sis? Who the fuck you think you talking to? You heard what she said, that Naga? She said, look. She said, so we went through the IVF process. She said, so we went to the doctors and we got everybody checked. Turns out we got to go through the IVF process. So you ain't going to tell us what happened. Okay, so you don't got to tell us what happened. Because guess what? You're upset. Now, why would you be upset if that husband is poor? Why would you be upset if it was his semen that was messed up and he was poor? You wouldn't be. You would move the fuck on. That's what the fuck you would do. You wouldn't be upset. You would move right the fuck on. You heard? Hey, that Naga, man, you could cook these bitches with me. You could holler at a pimp, man, if you choose to. Because they are to get cooked. It's just those little tidbits of information that could ruin the whole story. Where you sit there and you say, well, hold on. Turns out we got to go IVF. What the fuck you mean turns out? Fuck are you talking about? It turns out. What happened? Well, he's not poor, so she ain't going to leave him because he's not poor and is not his semen. So ain't none of the blame going to be on him because guess who would be losing? You understand? She would be losing. He got the ability to leave her. That's why she's so upset. I mean, guys, I don't know what to tell you niggas. You niggas gonna be stuck in this stupid ass rat race forever. If you just can't understand what's happening to your own brothers out here. Like, y'all niggas are crazy, man. I'm painting the picture as plain the fuck as it can be. I'm not letting these people slick talk you. I'm breaking it down. I'm not letting these people slick talk you.
Lord, really? Me? Of all people? But I guess since you want me to be your strongest soldier, let's do it.
Oh, so she's lying. So what they call that Naga, she's omitting. That Naga, she's omitting. You're in the backstage. She's omitting. So she's blaming herself without anything concrete.
Of course she she's trying to act like we shouldn't know what's really going on. You know what I mean?
And she said, oh, me? Oh, well, God, if you want me to be your strongest soldier, then I'm going to stand up.
That's the problem. She needs.
Checked, and we found out that we were going to have to go through the IVF process. I was heartbroken, quite literally. Like, Lord, really? Me? Of all people? But I guess since you want me to be your strongest soldier, let's do it. I was heartbroken, quite literally. Like, Lord, really? Me? Of all people? IVF process. I was heartbroken, quite literally. Like, Lord, really? Me? Of all people?
That Naga, what do you think about that phrase? We've seen it so many times. We've seen it so many times.
Well, look, notice right before she said she was heartbroken, she was referring to them as we. But then when she found out what was really going on, she said I was heartbroken. Because she know we ain't got nothing to do with it.
Dang.
It ain't got nothing to do with it, not even being able to get pregnant. It's because she know she got alien invaders inside her universe.
Dang. She said, God, me out of all people in the whole wide world, my box don't work? Really? Wow.
Yeah, because she thinks she look good on the outside. You see what I'm saying? She think she said, I'm beautiful, but your insides are done.
Dang.
Because she probably got a body count that's just as high mileage as her looks. You know what I mean?
And that's what she offers her husband. That's a damn shame. Now, he got to agree to do this shit.
Like, it's crazy because she says she heartbroken, But it's her heartbrokenness is only for herself. She ain't heartbroken that she trying to trap this man and leave him in limbo. Don't know if he gonna even be able to have a baby now because he dealing with that.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
I was heartbroken, quite literally. Like, Lord, really? Me? Of all people? But I guess since you want me to be your strongest soldier, let's do it. The only thing that really got me through that time was leaning on the Lord. And it wasn't just about going through IVF. I had to have so many different procedures and I had to have my first surgery ever in my life. But I realized that I will do whatever it takes to get my family and to have my children here on this earth. And so that's what I did. It was absolutely one of the hardest things I've had to do in my life, but honestly, one of the most rewarding as well. And it's not an easy thing. And I went through this process with almost literally nobody knowing until the very end, until I was pregnant, because I just wanted us to have our peace. And I was already going through so much. But our first IVF transfer was successful. And I ended up having my son, my biggest blessing. He's so amazing. And God has been so faithful. This pregnancy is also an IVF pregnancy. And again, I'm pregnant in my third trimester.
Dang.
And God has been faithful.
I told my
Okay, so we are 1 day post embryo transfer. Our embryo transfer was yesterday, and today I have just been keeping it very easy. So per doctor's orders, they want me, they call it 3 days of princess rest. So yesterday, today, and tomorrow, they literally want me to do nothing except all the things that make me smile and feel all the good feels and relax. Like that's all that they want me to do.
Ma'am, is sucking dick one of them? Is sucking dick one of them? Fuck you mean? Unbelievable, man. It's whatever, man. I know it's me, man. My fault. My fault.
They want me to. I had a baby.
So I'm a school teacher. My husband works in sales. We live an average life. So how were we able to afford IVF? Okay, so first of all, I did go to a clinic here where I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Through that clinic, I was able to get like all of the surgeries and things that I needed. She did most of my testing, and that's how I found out I had PCOS and endometriosis. Now, even though
that Naga, I don't know what these bitches gonna say. I just played a video. We have taught the class, and we just, it is what it is, King.
They getting bottom shelf surgeries and shit nowadays, bruh, from the clinic.
Yeah.
You set your surgery up for the clinic?
Yeah.
Damn, you desperate out here, nigga. You know what I mean?
Well, she said, help, she poor. They don't got the big budget like the other people,
Nah, I mean, I get it, but woo, gladiators will do whatever, bruh.
That's all we trying to show the people, dog. You understand?
I'm with it.
Because, like, I don't know who the fuck is going to sit there in their right mind and say, yo, this ain't some crazy shit. Like, we talking about all different types, you know?
She said, how do I afford this? I went to the clinic.
Well, she'll do anything to not let that man go and have a bunch of babies, if you ask me. And like I said, these be some, I guess they're successful,
Hey, more power to them. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that baby beautiful. I hope that baby didn't have to share blood with an alien organism and didn't come out with any setbacks.
I don't know why you said that. You're a fucked up person, man. I just want you to know that.
Bare satin underwear.
You done made me type in some shit.
I mean, that's what I'm here for, right?
Nah, this ain't good. This King Disagreeable territory.
Hey, me and Disagreeable be agreeing on a lot of shit.
Yeah, this
So,
ain't good.
the biggest setback I would say that we've had in our journey was probably the last IVF round that we had in Dallas last year. I mean, we jumped through so many hoops for my husband to go through treatment, and we got him ready.
Dang.
So,
Shit.
one thing I've really learned through having internal bleeding while doing IVF is obviously now I'm going to have a huge setback. Like, it's going to be huge. My transfer is probably going to be pushed back months, which is completely okay.
Dang.
This is not the news I was hoping to share today about my IVF cycle.
Thanks that Naga for this bullshit.
Today I had a monitoring appointment, which is just blood and sonogram.
You niggas know how to pull the drama out of these hoes. Hey yo, son. That word setback you said caused all of this shit. This is 7/17 this year.
To check my levels and to check my lining. And unfortunately, my lining is only 5.9 and it needs to be at a 10. So basically, because my lining is not where it needs to be, my transfer date is not pushed. I was supposed to originally be transferring my embryo on Tuesday, the 22nd. And now I unfortunately will not be able to transfer until Saturday, the 26th, hopefully. Me and my doctor discussed that if my estrogen and my levels do not raise by Monday, then I cannot stop progesterone and I will have to cancel my cycle. And that really bums me out. I've been really sad about it all day. But I'm looking at this delay as like it has a purpose. I don't know what it is. But I am trusting in the Lord that there's a delay for a reason. So even though I'm completely bummed out and really sad about it, I'm trusting God in this. And that's the update. This is just raw feelings. Like, I'm sad.
There you go with that, Naga. Did you hear it?
I mean, I heard it. I understand, hey.
Come on. Come on. Oh, man. Fuck.
I mean, she giving it her all, like she just, what she say, she praying to God, prayer hands in chat,
Damn.
and it's happening for a reason, and it ain't got shit to do with her past, but
this is all new. All this is new shit.
Hey, hey.
That shit is fucked up. See, because when you know the truth, it's hard to even. You can just see that the lies are just endless, man. Come on. Fuck you mean? If you believe in God,
it's funny.
You don't believe you could just have a fucking baby.
I heard this lady this morning talking about who lies worse, men or women, right? Bro, you could see, now I could just see women lie the worst, bro.
It's ridiculous.
Because the stories do not match with what's happening to you at all.
Yeah, the lies on pussy is amazing. I mean, shit. I mean,
Now I'm starting to really understand that these bitches really think when they go through when they practice abstinence that they become virgins again.
yes, hell yeah, hell yeah, yes. That shit is wild.
She gonna have 200 bodies and be like, I ain't had sex in a year. I've been practicing abstinence. I'm basically a virgin.
That shit is wild. I feel bad for the sisters, King.
Like, look, this chick you got on the screen right now. Look, she about to lie right now.
No question. No
Look
question.
at it. You can see the lie oozing out the cheek.
She's upset and she don't want to be to blame. You see that? That's all this is. She's upset and she does not want to be to blame. That's all this is.
Went to my baseline and I have a cyst on my left ovary, which is so fucking annoying. I honestly don't know what any of this fucking means since this is my first time doing it, but I just feel like it's another setback. The doctor and the nurse didn't seem to think it was that big of a deal, which...
Wait. I just now got what you did, brother. You put setback in there, so all these bitches about to say setback. you diabolical, bro.
No, it's you and King Disagreeable. It's you and King Disagreeable with this bullshit. I'm just following along. I had a thought, you know.
Oh, this is gonna be entertaining right here. Okay, you can roll it, bro.
I was like, well, hold on. That's it, because you hit the nail on the head. They don't talk, setbacks is what they go through. You see? And that's all we want to talk about. We don't want to talk about all this successful bullshit. We want to, because you went through 3 and 4 rounds, but you don't want to talk about the setback. No.
Yeah, but see, and that's funny because even the success, it's hard to find the successes. I mean, you find them,
but
you could just search for them.
They went 2 and 3 rounds.
Or 4 and 5 rounds,
yes.
Like straight up.
That ain't no success story to me.
And it's really, I bet you money, it don't even have anything to do with the treatment. I bet you it have more to do with them during that time taking better care of their body than anything. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Brother, it's hard. They've been programmed to think that they was all good. You see what I'm saying? And the only thing they know in life is my pussy is good. And one of the things that what are them bitches? What you call them shits? Them bitches, the Republicans? The Republican feminists? The Republican feminists.
It's Republican feminists?
Yeah. I think they all just like the rest of the bitches. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust none of them bitches. The Republican feminists, their thing is, because we want to have your babies. Bitch, you talking to the wrong nigga, bitch. You want to have my baby, run this fucking Pussycat Facts report. And they're going to be appalled just like every other bitch. You understand?
No, all day.
Fucking Republican feminists is all we got around us, man.
I didn't know feminists could be Republican.
Yeah, because they still, everything I deal with is based from a pussy standpoint. You see what I'm saying? When you break these Republican feminists down, all the way down to their pussy, they believe in, first of all, pro-choice, and second of all, they hold their hats on. Well, we want to have the babies for you guys. Oh, really, bitch? How have you been living with that pussy? Fuck are you talking about? Fuck you mean you're a Republican feminist and you had babies at 35? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's definitely time to quit waiting until you're 30 talking about I want to have my first baby. It's
Man, that is not Republican. Republican is get busy.
yeah, Republican is having your first baby in your early 20s.
That's
If
right.
not 18, you know,
Right.
18 and up.
If they could arrange the marriage, they'll do it at 18. No.
That's what they should do because that's why they behind. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, these women in their 30s, bro, they damn near comedians when they start talking about getting pregnant, bro.
Because they're fucking up the new generation with all these slow, fucked up babies. We don't do that. Come on, man. The best thing that you could do is get a young nigga. And if a nigga's 35 plus, he got to get a young bitch. It's the best way. You cannot go old on old. That's crazy.
My little cousin just had her second baby. But her oldest is like 11, and she 31, and she just had her second baby just now. You see what I'm saying? But she wasn't trying to have kids till just now. You see what I'm saying? So
that's decent. It's not the
yeah,
worst.
she did it. You know what I mean? Like, but if it's your first kid,
you are
and you above 30. Like, I don't even think they take it into account how much they put in their own life at risk.
Now, here's the question. Homie, since you want to talk that boss talk. Now it's the same question that you asking and you're going to answer. Why do women say that pregnancy is risky for them after everything you've learned over here?
Why do women say because pregnancy is risky it's risky for a couple factors, but the number one factor, especially from what I've learned over here, is because it's going to expose that they got problems with their uterus.
Right.
That's the number one. To me, that's the number one thing most of them scared about is it's going to expose to their partner that they've had problems, or it has the potential to expose to their partner that they've had problems with their pussy since way before he met her.
And those conditions could kill her. You understand?
Yeah, no, it could kill her. It could kill the baby.
Right. So when they say, "Oh, and I could die having birth," bitch, who you talking to? Who the fuck you think you talking to? Like, I don't like certain things. You see what I'm saying? Let's break down why you can die when you having birth. Let's not just say everything's on the up and up like your pussy is. We don't do that. No.
Hey, look.
But I don't know. Hopefully it's one big deal and we can either start this week like we're supposed to or next week. I forgot my military ID in the car, so I had to run back really quick and get it, but I have to go to the lab and get some baseline blood drawn, and they say that they are going to check if the cyst has or is giving off estrogen or something like that. If it is, we have to postpone, and if not, I guess we're good to start. So if you know anything about this, let me know. Because this is some new shit that we're dealing with over here. Yeah.
I want to talk to you.
We just need something to worry about at this point. Because it has been a fucking shit show for the last 3 years.
I want to talk to you.
Oh, my makeup looks like ass.
Hey, yeah, it's tough, man. You know, it's tough on these bitches, man. I mean, I try to be cool, man. I try, man. That shit, man, that was a funny story. She said, "This some new shit."
Bruh, I'm telling you this. Hey, man, play the next one. It's gonna be funny. I can't wait. She gonna say setback.
Long time since I've been on here. Basically the last 3 weeks has been brutal. And it's continuing. So basically where we are right now is our embryo stopped growing. So I was gonna miscarry, I stopped my meds. And I miscarried. I've been bleeding for like 2 weeks. It finally tapered off. So I went in yesterday and they said there's still tissue and stuff in there that needs to come out. So they gave me prescription. I just checked it. It's misoprostol or something like that. Essentially, it's inducing cramping in your uterus to flush out the rest that's in there.
Oh my God.
Holy
Bruh, she just said they gave her Mr. Piddle Ticks.
I did that maybe an hour and a half ago. I don't really remember. But oh my God, I thought it would like take some time. And she did say like you'll bleed within 24 hours. And I was like, okay, whatever. Immediately, literally 20 minutes went by. Severe. I feel like tightness. It's now like severe cramping. I go to the bathroom. I'm like spotting again. Oh my God, this cramping is so insane. I see why people hate this medication. And I really didn't think I'd have to take it because I was bleeding pretty heavily for, like I said, it was like 2 days really heavy. And then it kind of would taper off. And then like another 2 days of like really heavy. And so I'm just like, I was surprised yesterday when I went in and there was still more in my uterus because I truly don't know how there's anything left. But here we are. And I'm truly like, it hurts so bad. I have a heating pad on right now. And it's such horrid cramping. Also, the side effects are like, you can get nauseous, you can get like diarrhea. So my stomach is just like fucked up. It hurts. And so that's where I'm at. Basically just dying, trying to get this fucking miscarriage over with. But we're going on the 3rd week. So yeah, life sucks right now, but you know.
Damn, that's crazy. The bitch ain't say it. Hold on,
man. Surviving.
You know, when you do IVF, like you sign the paperwork that they have an increased risk of birth defects, like a 1% risk or increased chance, but you don't really think it through. So when I got the call from genetics that she does in fact have Beckwith-Wiedemann syndrome. Big size. The cervix on her face.
I've been through 3 rounds of IVF. The first round completely failed, no viable embryos. Rounds 2 and 3 brought me embryos. From there, I went through a frozen embryo transfer who brought me my oldest daughter, who is now 2.5. I went through an unmedicated vaginal birth with her, which lasted over 20.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Journey to Baby Gersh. Now that Eric and I have had time to process the results of our embryos coming back abnormally, I just wanted to ask a question to couples and women who are currently going through the IVF process or those who have gone through the IVF process and have had success with this. How did you move forward with bad news? Personally, I'm trying not to go into a depressive state. It's really hard for me though. Right now I'm trying to focus on my daily routine.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I put setback in there and I put the King Disagreeable stuff in there. That's why they keep talking about the abnormalities and the abnormal embryos and the setbacks and the birth defects is bad.
Yeah, it sound fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
We watching a scary movie, bro.
Yeah, I would say. It even brings the prince down. This shit brings me down, man. That's why I stay away from this shit.
It's like worse than that Aliens with Sigourney Weaver, the first one.
Right. It's horrible, bro. Bitch sat there and said she's upset because her embryos came back abnormal. You understand?
She said, how do y'all deal with this?
It can't be cool, right? That can't be cool.
Bruh, how have they been hiding this from men for so long, bruh?
Men don't give a fuck. I keep telling you. They only give a fuck when it's too late and the bitch
It's not. I don't think that we don't give a fuck, because if we knew it was this, bruh, you see what I'm saying? Like, because men are intelligent. We might not give a fuck about a lot of shit, but we intelligent.
Right. That's the only way they get around. That's the only way they could get around it. Niggas just don't give a fuck. If we was on them, they ass would be had.
Bruh, look, you think the dating market bad right now? Let men get a hold of all of this, bruh. It's gonna be desert out here for these bitches.
Because men gonna say, yo, I could make a better choice than that. Like, this don't make no sense, man.
This is about to cure the sleeping around epidemic from women like that, bruh. I'm telling you.
This shit is sad, man. This shit don't make no sense. It's a scary movie. I think you said it right. It's like a scary movie.
So I'm like a full-blown spiral. I'm trying to calm down. I had a doctor's appointment at 8 o'clock. It only lasted like probably 30 minutes. I'm sitting outside of my doctor's office for an hour trying to calm down. Just watching people walk in and out. Watching people walk in and out. After being told that my endometrial lining wasn't thick enough and that they'll call me later with steps, but my embryo transfer date is supposed to be next week. And now I'm freaking out and I don't know what to do. Obviously, there's nothing I can do, which is probably why I'm spiraling, because I asked the nurse and she confirmed that there's nothing I can do, that I'm doing everything right. But it's just, this whole process is so annoying. Like, you can't control any of it. Oh, there goes another pregnant lady.
Why is it annoying? Why is it annoying, class? Why is it annoying? That's the question. Why is this whole thing annoying? I mean, you know?
I'm doing everything right, but it's just, this whole process is so annoying. Like, you can't control any of it. Oh, there goes another pregnant lady. So yeah. And I knew as soon as the tech that was doing my ultrasound, she asked me, she was like, is this your first lining check? And she said it just like that. Is this your first lining check? And her fucking tone, I fucking knew. So I'm in there and I was already on the verge of crying because I was like, that was concerning. And so as soon as I go back out, I get my blood drawn. And she was like, so I peeked at your skin. And I was going to still review it and give you a call later. But it does look like it's a little thinner than we were hoping. And I still have to do. So I just like, I need to get this out because I know I'll never be able to drive home like this. But also, like, I don't know, what should I obviously there's nothing I can do, but like, what should I do? Oh my God. How do people do this? Like,
That's what happens, guys, when your box can't convert and you get bad news at the doctor over and over again. And it's, like she said, it's annoying. She wished that her pussy could just convert. Like, why can't I just be a regular woman?
Her box did convert. It went from being God's property to the devil's property.
Hold the fuck up. You need to be checked, homie. You need to be checked.
You tripping. I'm not the one that need to be checked. That's a female. She need to be checked.
Yo, that's a female, son.
That's about all she is, because she is not one of God's females who can reproduce naturally.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
And then they've been playing this whole it's hereditary thing on all of these ladies. The only thing hereditary about it is all of them going to the same place and getting the same health care.
Can't tell them nothing, though.
Because it's hereditary.
Dang. Dang.
If anybody tells
The pharmacy that I order my fertility meds they've literally called me like every day for the past week, and I can't bring myself to even answer the phone. Like, I do not want to do IVF again. Like, I do not want to do this. I don't want to put my body through this. I don't want to put my family through this. I can't help but think how freaking unfair it is that I'm having to do this. And like, it's mind-boggling to me. And growing up, I never ever thought that I would ever have to go through this, and it's horrific. Like,
You finally hear somebody telling the truth, huh, that Naga? You finally hear somebody telling the truth.
And lo and behold, it's a white bitch.
Finally, somebody's telling the truth. Because that's one of the things that I stand on. When I grew up, and I don't think no nigga, when he grew up thinking he was going to have to IVF his baby. Fuck that. This is about what I thought when I was growing up. Fuck that. When I was growing up, I thought I would fuck me some pussy and have me a baby. Or some babies. No way in hell you grew up thinking this shit.
Hey, now I know why I don't have more babies than I mean.
Yeah, right. It's not so easy. You know? Fuck you mean? This woman is telling the truth for a change. That bitch said, when I was growing up, that bitch said, yo, son, when I was growing up, no way in hell I thought my pussy would be this trash.
I can't help but think how freaking unfair it is that I'm having to do this. And like, it's mind-boggling to me. And growing up, I never ever thought that I would ever have to go through this, and it's horrific. Like, I don't want to do it again. I'm absolutely dreading it. I need to call them back, but again, it's like 1:30, and I still haven't called them. I need to get them ordered. I need to just get the ball rolling and get it started. But like, it is sickening to know that that's what's on my agenda in a couple weeks. Like, it's sickening. And I mean, I'm going to start turning it around and like thinking of the positives that I get to do this, and I get to try to have a baby, and I get to do everything in my power, to process this and have this opportunity and have a child. And that's what I need to focus on. But I think in the beginning, and knowing that it was so hard and didn't work for me the first time, it's like eating at me that it might.
So it didn't work the first time. That hurt. That's why we say when you see a success story IVF, one time is like a 1 in a million. You know, on the first time or whatever. Like, you always gonna hear about multiple rounds, multiple cycles. It's never no one and done. And that shit, like that woman said, she putting all these meds in her body. She's putting all this heartache on people. Then they find themselves at a failed cycle. That hurt. Then we got to gear it up to do it again. This woman is saying, why can't I just have a regular box like everybody else? You know? Jealousy.
And they're lazy.
And they're lazy.
So, you know, she got to do a bunch of stuff she don't want to do because she would just rather be able to lay there on her back and get pregnant.
And we wanted that for them without them turning their backs on us and trying to be feminists. We wanted that for them.
They didn't want that for themselves, though. Exactly. See, it don't matter what I want for you. It matters what you want for you. And if all you want is the struggle, they fly this independent single. They don't know that those words line up with the struggle. So now they really having the struggle is out. It's inside and outside. So now you're just seeing the whole reflection because they got this homeless uterus thing happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's bad.
Also be hard this time and not work again. I'm like a ball of nerves, and I guess that's just what my life is going to be about for the next month or so. But it has to work. Like, it has to at least be better this time. And I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't. But I mean, the only thing I can do is move forward and do the best I can. Right?
There you have it, guys. You know, just wanted to put you guys on game, man. That's all.
The pharmacy.
Live reaction of our pregnancy test after our IVF cycle. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm nervous. I don't know how you're feeling. How you feel?
I'm like 50-50.
Ready?
Yeah.
We had to log into our portal.
Whatever it is, the journey has been amazing with you. Proud of you. A lot of long nights, long mornings.
This is our second cycle.
You a second? I think that's okay. Love you, right?
Love you.
Okay?
HCC -1, you're like that.
All right.
How can I be -1?
Live reactions.
That Naga?
this man being fleeced so many different ways right now.
That Naga?
This man, I mean, he getting pimped, bruh. He getting pimped for his emotions. He getting pimped for his money. He getting pimped for a warm body to fucking. And they putting this shit on the internet, bruh.
It was a live reaction. It came out negative. The second IVF, it came out negative again.
It's crazy, man.
Second IVF came out negative again. Live reaction.
These ladies, like, this is diabolical for real, bro. Like, this, I know they dress it up to make it look like, nah, bro, because it was a setup from the start, bro.
Man. Painful to see where our people went, man. And where it's going. Come on, man. He don't know, like, he literally fucking catfish caught on a hook. It's a hellified gray. That man is in the gray all day.
Bruh. Look like, oh man, I just feel sorry for him, bro. Like, ooh.
One more time. I always talk about the heartache and the heartbreak that men face. And like I said, knowing women's, but not knowing will hurt you, brother. It will hurt you. You got to deal with this stuff. This is painful for a man. Fuck her.
Like, and he can't even show how it's really affecting him, because he got to be strong for her. Because if he showed how he really felt, she would lose interest in his ass.
Well, I think that's what she should do.
That's what would be best for him, but she is not worried about him.
No,
she got him
she's worried about her.
She got him up on the internet making a clown show out of something this freaking serious.
Test after our IVF cycle. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm nervous. I don't know how you're feeling. How you feel?
I'm like 50.
She's nervous. We know why you nervous, bitch. You know what this is. You trying to put the full fleece for that man.
50.
Ready?
Yeah.
We had to log into our portal.
Whatever it is, the journey has been amazing with you. Probably
Wow.
A lot of long nights, long mornings.
This is our second cycle.
You a second? I think so. Okay. Love you, right? Love you. Okay.
HCC -1. You're like that. How can I be -1?
Chris, I want to talk to you. You tripping. What you think? Man, that's a female.
These bitches are sick, bro.
Yo, y'all niggas ain't shit, man. Yo, y'all niggas, man. Yo, y'all niggas, man.
I'd rather be not shit than sick as fuck like these bitches, bro. Because they sick, bro.
Let me tell you a story. B. When I first started doing this shit, right? King Disagreeable was like, yo, niggas don't want to know this much about no pussy, you know what I mean? And he was right. We lost all of our fans. We lost all of our fans because we talk about this bullshit all the time, you know? And it is what it is, man. Fuck that. This is crazy. This man got a fool made of him on live TikTok.
And he don't know it could have been prevented if he had known her history, bro. Like, that's all it really is. Like, cause they playing a game on niggas' minds with this shit.
Shit hurt.
And he don't even know he hurt. He won't know he hurt till 10 years from now. He won't know he was set up till 10 years. He might not even ever know. There's a potential he'll never find out he been set up by her, bro.
Dang.
Crazy.
And today is my embryo transfer day. So technically I'll be pregnant kind of ish by the end of the day, which is really weird and wild to say.
Don't know.
It's like a scary movie.
What am I doing? Michael Myers, Fit check. New profile pic.
Sorry, guys.
You can see the flash there.
Yeah, the flash, yeah.
Okay. So,
Raise from action. I know it's going to be negative, but I'm 4 days.
Oh, that's the same bitch? No.
Anyway, let's look. Negative. There's definitely no line there. Like line eyes. No, that's definitely negative. Okay, so we are 11 days past a 5-day embryo transfer. My official test day is tomorrow. I tested on day 5 and day 6, and it was negative, and it really upset me, to be fair, because by then I had a positive when I had Noah.
Yo, what company makes the pregnancy test? We talked about this before. What company makes the pregnancy test? Because I believe it's only going to go up from here with all this IVF stuff. What company? Find that shit out, man.
So to protect my own peace, I haven't tested since day 6 past transfer. I don't think it's worked. I just have this feeling it just is failed, but I'm going to test today. It's very, very negative. So it hasn't worked. I knew I hadn't. It's literally not even a tiny faint line. So that is my first failed IVF transfer.
And honestly, all jokes aside, guys, we don't know if the doctors are failing these bitches on purpose, because we could see some money coming through our door. So it's like, oh, I could get them for 2 rounds. Like, you just don't know. That not. Oh, you picked up your boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna be on?
What time is it, man?
It's 3:37. Probably not. Yeah, I was in the school picking him up.
Yeah, so she had a failed transfer.
Oh man.
Live.
Oh my God. What's wrong with these people, man?
It's like a scary movie, man.
Bruh, I'm telling you, this is absolutely. Ooh. How can I just been sitting here analyzing so much of it, because when they press record on the camera, they be normal, like they be setting this up like it's a movie for real.
It is. You know?
Helping people, and it's just diabolical out here, bro. It's just diabolical.
It's too many boxers that's in the like you said, in the diabolical phase, mind, body, and soul. You know? Like she said it. She was in the hospital, and she had said, I'm gonna watch my language. She was in the hospital and she said it. She said, "What am I doing?" You know what I mean? She knew, like, deep down inside, she was like, "What am I doing?" And then she came and she had faced heartbreak. You know?
And I get left to wonder, what's the heartbreak really about? Because part of them really want to have a kid, but then on top of it, they trying to be comfortable in life so they don't have to work and all of this stuff. So, You know, like the heartbreak got to do with a
It's
few different things.
right. It's all of that. It's all of that. It's all of that. Because remember, one of the most important things, if you learn about the PCF report, then she'll go somewhere where they don't know about the PCF report. You understand? Bernie, what's good? No?
I ain't no disagreeable with saying that if you was teaching brothers this, they was gonna leave the channel. Cause now I can understand, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause you gotta
Whoa,
have
whoa,
like
whoa, whoa. Before you say that, that is something that I criticize. I criticize King Disagreeable. I criticize Bernie. I criticize HD Live. I criticize that Naga. I say you got to be some sick puppies to come take this class. It ain't me. You got to be some sick puppies to partake in this stuff, B.
you got sick or you gotta be fed up. See, like I was fed up, and then I started to notice there was a whole bunch of correlation with what happened in my life and what you were saying. Like
Yeah, that's
firsthand.
what really got you. Right.
And then it's like, yo, like, if you ain't worried about being able to engage with them, like, then you gonna listen to this. You see what I'm saying? But if you worried about engaging with them, if you still hung up on all of that, yeah, you ain't gonna want to hear this. Cause this is invasion of the body snatchers, bro.
No, I understand what you're saying. Like, cause you wouldn't want to know this about them if you want to, if you. I understand what you're saying. Like, this would be too much. You like, oh, y'all going all the way there. Oh,
but I bet you, one of the men that's going through this with them, they would want to know this side of it.
No question.
Because they already exposed to their side of it, to the lying side of it. You know what I mean? This is the truth side of it. This is the unmitigated, like the curtains being pulled back.
Right. Once you put everything together where you say, are women born with a conniving spirit? Do they believe they can get their way on anything? Do they believe they can tell men anything? Will they withhold knowledge from you in order to get over on you? Once you put it all together, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh.
It's Fleece 101.
101. Like, you talking about the top commodity that men allegedly want.
And didn't even know it was spoiled goods. We looking at it, you looking at certain ones like it's top shelf, and it shouldn't even be on the shelf because it expired years ago.
And like I said, what we doing over here, we showing you. We want everything else about you besides your box. We know how to disqualify that. What else you got going on? Oh, you really think that box is something? Run this PCF report. So we don't really play all them stupid games, but I can't knock them for playing it on guys. I can't knock them. It's information that they believe is private. Nobody should know, but they should be able to use it out in the public. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
it ain't right. And nobody should know it, and thank them for being idiots and putting it on the
internet. I mean, like I said,
this is crazier than the TAP. All of that. This right here, bro. It really ain't nothing to compare the evil that's taking place in these videos to, bro.
I would agree with that. That's my whole reasoning. Like, whoa, ma'am, let that man go. Why are you doing that? Like, they're trying to cheat the game. Like, you see it? They cheating the game. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it is what it is, man. I just think that men should be able to pick what they goddamn want. They should, if they want more than one child, that should be, he shouldn't have to hope or pray for it. This is just, almost went there. This is just box. You niggas is taking box for something that's way too far. It's just box. Like, y'all letting this stuff go way too far.
It's done. It's over. They are literally cooked out here, bro.
You know? It is
Now, ain't nothing gonna save them. That can't nothing save them but them.
Yeah.
All we can do is offer a little help, bro. But ain't nothing gonna save them but them, bro. Because this is just too far gone.
That's all I'm saying. Having the conversation is done. They need a whole overhaul of life, and we could just start with diet and regular playing kickball.
Hey, HD Live says send the link.
You niggas trying to hold me up, B.
Oh, I ain't trying to hold you up.
No. I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. I play along, but I see what's happening here. You know? I see.
Put the pit bull on it.
I see what's going on here. Now you got your boy in the car. You know this man language is ridiculous. You know? Me, you know I can flip the switch. You know what I mean? I talked all that boss talk. I ain't say not one curse, and I wanted to say PUSS, but I said box. I caught myself.
Nah, bro. Look, the other day you was getting upset, and I was like, "Why is he be getting upset over some of this?" But a minute ago, when you had unpaused the video and I didn't say nothing for a second, I was feeling that upsetness right then and there. Like, bro, he's sick.
I mean, it's your community and your future community. You can see firsthand because you see what is the direct inflection or infection. You see what I'm saying? You can see it, and you like, oh, this ain't gonna go well in 50 years. You know,
Bruh, it ain't gonna go well in 5 years, bruh.
No.
It's here. That winter KS was talking about, bruh, it's here, bruh.
Brother, you gotta understand. Hold on, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you, brother, something. We covered all that.
I have to go back to the cry. Okay, so you should go and watch the video that's associated with this comment, but I want to give some insight as to why this may be the case. So yeah, are there some folks out there who are purposely trying to create like mixed babies? Yeah, that's true. But the reality is a little bit more different and complicated than just that. I mean, more complicated than systematic, racism and internalized racism. Yes. But those things are still there. Okay, so at many of these sperm banks and cryobanks, they do marketing and outreach to college campuses, and a lot of them are not going to campuses and purposefully trying to attract Black and brown
people. So that's one. Number two, the amount of Black donors that are at sperm banks is like 2%. From the last study that I read, is only 2% who are Black. So when I was trying to build my family with my ex-wife, we went to several cryo banks and found not a lot of Black donors. One of the things that happens is when someone donates at a bank, they undergo like genetic testing to make sure that they have high quality sperm count, et cetera, et cetera. If there are certain health conditions or medical issues that are shown up, then they are removed from being a donor at that particular bank. So we have only 2% of Black donors coming that are there. They're coming in, they're undergoing genetic testing, they might be eliminated. And then you have different types of donors that are available. There's willing to be known donors and there's anonymous donors. So if you decide that you want to use a willing to be known donor, which means that when the child turns 18, you're going to get the information about that particular donor, and that donor is open to the child that's a product of them donating, getting to know them and learning their medical history and those types of things. So if you decide to do that, like that cuts it way more in half, because I don't even believe that 50% of donors are willing to be known, that they're just anonymous donors. So there's a lot of things that are in place. So from that 2% of Black donors that exist, that is spread out amongst multiple cryobanks across the industry. So you may go to one bank and you may choose this particular bank because it's close to you. You don't have to pay a lot for shipping, because shipping and purchasing vials costs a lot of money, and you may be limited. Who knows? There's a lot of things that are at play. So before we just automatically assume that people don't want Black donors or don't want chocolate babies, I ask us to sit back and think about all of the different things that are at play that could cause something like that to happen. They are still having beautiful Black children who are being raised to be proud and to be Black. They have different shades, just like all other Black people. But before we just immediately start to villainize these families, thinking that they don't want to have chocolate babies that look and resemble them, think about the fact that they may be trying to protect their families by going to cryo banks, by following certain laws so that they can do second parent adoptions. There's a lot of things that are at play that y'all aren't even considering in this conversation. And I'm going to stop because I feel like my tone may sound like I'm attacking the commenter.
Ma'am. That's the only way you know how to operate. After all, you're a gladiator BW. You know when it's turning up. But the point is, there are not many Black donors. And these rainbow couples are upset that people are criticizing them, that they got these Chinese and Filipino and Lebanese looking babies. You see what I'm saying? And she's trying to say, well, that person's Black. It's all shades of Black. So that Naga, do you understand the thing I was trying to show you? How they just birthing anything?
I mean, yes, but like they don't have no choice.
They could get a Black man.
They don't want a Black man.
She rainbow. She all the way over.
Yeah, she don't want a Black man. I personally think if you ain't heterosexual, you shouldn't be able to have kids in the first place.
That's the purpose of the IVF, brother. The purpose of the IVF is so they can do it without, a man. And most importantly, homosexual couples can do their thing.
Homosexual women, because men can't, regardless.
Well, they will go get with one of their, homosexual girlfriends. They cut all kind of deals,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But see, it all correlate because the other populations ability to procreate has been going down by the droves for a long time. So.
Yeah, everywhere.
And that's why they trying to put them in everybody to keep their bloodlines going. So, like, none of that is a shocker to me. What's a shocker to me is how diabolical these bitches are, bro.
Yo, what? Yo, hold on.
Trick. What you think? Man, that's a female.
Hold on, man. Man. Nah, it's real though, man. It's some of the worst shit I know when we grew up, we never thought we'd be seeing no shit like this. And we watch all the new technology and alien movies, but this shit here, we didn't think it would come to a hood near you.
Nigga, the other day, she said it had hair and teeth on it. I was like, what?
Wow. See, you caught that. Oh, man. Damn, you caught it. Huh.
That's what made me say it's a fucking alien growing.
Yeah, but that's what happens when they when them fibroids get in there, they actually grow like, real features. It's real. I'm sorry, guys.
This is diabolical, bruh. This is just.
They fucked our community up, man. These bitches wanted to be with the in-white crowd and to make money and to take the advancement steps to our own detriment, man.
Bruh, I'm reading what Disagreeable said.
Fucked up.
I'm really not exactly.
A British white woman.
There's.
I'm really glad you asked this question.
Here go King Disagreeable.
Is no.
Guys, don't rock with King Disagreeable. He wants me to show y'all this type of stuff.
Ask this question. I'm really glad you asked this question. The short answer is no. Black donors, for various reasons, are really hard to come by. And I'm sure you can guess one of the reasons why there's not many Black donors. I'm really glad you asked this question. The short answer is no.
Sorry, guys.
Black donors, for various reasons.
So, I'm pretty sure most people have seen that article going around about, or even
damn, she got a whole mustache
show where they discuss picking out their sperm donor and how difficult it was to find, Black donors, and how they went through 300 plus and only ended up with one that was Black, and that the brat didn't think he was attractive. I think she called him Jiminy Crickets or something like that. So the whole article, they talk about that, and that one looked like Jiminy Crickets. Honestly, the article should have been about how difficult it is to find a Black donor, because that's truly the issue there, okay? So I say all this because
Man, it ain't even an issue, bro. They don't want y'all to have Black donors.
I don't see why they don't understand that part.
They just don't. They believe whatever they being told by the enemy, bro.
So all the Black, let's say all the Black donors have high blood pressure. So what you gonna do? Not do it? What you gonna do?
Yeah, they obviously gonna listen to what the farce that's being sold to them. That's what they gonna do.
That's crazy.
It don't. What they saying don't even make no sense. Cause if we was struggling that bad, you wouldn't see no natural births.
Well, you gotta understand, they don't want you to F them. They don't want you to make love to them. They just
Well, I get that. But what I'm saying is, these ladies are dumb.
Yes. They're running around looking for Black donors. So the brat could only find one donor, but the guy looked like Jimmy the Cricket. So it wasn't even the fact that he had high blood pressure. He just ain't looked the part. So they went and opted with like a Lebanese baby or something like that.
The brat? You talking about the gladiator from back in the day?
Yeah, the brat. She had an IVF. Well, her lesbian wife. You ain't know?
Nah, I don't keep up with that bullshit.
Well, it's not about keeping up with that bullshit. I keep up with pussy. You know my thing. So, I know what's going on. Hold on, let me pull that up for you. Let me pull that up for you. Oh, you didn't know that Brat went and did that?
Yeah, nah, I ain't.
Wow.
Her body has this hill thing in her vaginal cavity.
You don't have enough milk to breastfeed. 3 weeks later.
See this shit, that Naga? That's the Brat.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Do you understand?
I said my teeth.
This is the stuff that they doing to not,
So it was successful. She got a kid now.
But they rich. It don't work
What
like
that
that.
mean?
Well, yeah, because K. Michelle, she on her 5th cycle. Right.
I'm just saying, so
Yeah, they
she
got
got
a
a kid
baby.
that she shouldn't have. Yeah,
Hold
she
on.
shouldn't have that baby. I'm sorry.
She got a baby. Hold on, let's see.
Tabloids, and then
Come in. Her body has this hill.
Hey, my wonderful sweet baby. So today we're going to be talking about Da Brat and the real BB Judy. So it appears that Da Brat and the real BB Judy actually made their sperm donor a white man, so their child could be half white, allegedly. Now these two are actually getting dragged tremendously for these statements. So the real BB Judy decided to speak out and clarify things. So she made a couple videos explaining everything, which she should have just kept everything to videos because she wrote a couple passages trying to explain herself. So this was part 1 of what she had said. I'm not going to read this. You guys can go ahead.
I'm sorry. I am convinced this is
this as well.
the demonic forces,
Her
bro.
wife chose a white donor for their child.
Hold on.
Today's the day.
Update on pregnancy.
Here's an update on my pregnancy journey. I was officially doing at-home inseminations. Unfortunately, the ones that I did try, it did not take. So my wife convinced me to go into fertility clinic. I was against it at first, but I know at this time, it's been 5 years, I might as well see if there's anything that I can do to assist and speed this process up.
All right, go ahead, Pam.
And did some
Just wanted to show you who's having the baby. Go ahead.
Bro, this is definitely the work of Satan, boy, right here. I'm sorry, I don't even like to give the diabolical that much credit, but they definitely got their fingers all over this.
And like I said, Trump trying to stop all this shit. He don't wish this. You know what I'm saying? He do not wish this bullshit, but he don't know where the real problem is. Only we know, King. The problem is at the independence of the pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I could see in 10 years, this place gonna be so different, and
I
it's
sent
either
the
gonna
link,
be.
man. I sent the link.
Did you email it to it? I mean, you
Yeah.
sent it to it.
Yeah. Nigga playing around, bitch. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, nah, man, this is I feel like disagreeable. I almost left. I almost left this shit with, bro. I'm telling you, that video. It was a couple videos ago, and you asked me what I thought, and I ain't had nothing to say for like 2 minutes because, bro, this is sick, bro. They. I don't even believe in heaven and hell, bro, like that. But like, if you was to die, like these people doing this shit, they deserve to go to hell, bro.
They gonna raise a baby. Now you already know it's 1 to 2% of black donors. Okay? You already know. The only time you could say you consistently getting a solid black donor is when they fleece the man and he go do the IVF with them. That's the only time. Okay? So other than that, they're not even birthing black people.
Yo, I'm here. I'm here. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead. I'm here. My bad. My bad. I had to connect. My shit was fucking up, man. What's up with y'all? Y'all good?
I thought you was gonna talk.
All right.
You been drinking?
Friday night.
Listen.
Baby. Go ahead.
All right. These ladies got no respect. These ladies got no respect. They got no respect. They crashing out. They mad. You're mad. You're mad because no one wanna sponsor your bad box.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying, son? Feel what I'm saying, son? Feel what I'm saying, son? So listen. So now what they doing? They trying to get ahead of it. They on some PR shit. They doing it. They doing it. They doing the typical PR shit. They try to get in front of it like, oh, it's because of y'all. It's because of y'all. Y'all beat our box up too much. Y'all do us dirty. Y'all beat our box up. Y'all beat our box up. No, that's not why your pussy bad. I'm telling you, that's what they gonna say, bro. They gonna say we beat their box up too bad.
Dang.
They gonna say that. I'm
HD
telling you that.
HD Live. Just try to say box for like 4 more minutes, and then we good. Just say box. Don't use the P word.
They gonna want us to beat they. But listen. They gonna lie on us. They gonna say we the cause of they bad box. I'm telling you, bro. They gonna play it off and say, oh, they sex us too much. They over sexualize us. You already see the shit. I mean, you already see the issue. They. It's crazy, bro. That's why I'm Manny Manipulator. I'm Manny the Manipulator. I mean, I just do what I do. You know what I mean? I just keep it moving, bro. I'm going to get what I get from you. I'm going to extract what I get from you. You love them bitches, though. Yo.
So, what do you think about it's only 2% of black donors for these women to have the IVF, so they're having a lot of babies that's not black. What you think about that?
Listen. They gonna be able to get their pussy together before
Whoa! Try to watch.
I mean, they gonna be able to get they box together before Keisha get her box together. See, listen. The whole plan was for Keisha to fuck mess up her box. Becky always kept her box. But Becky looked at us like, oh shit. I think I like that black dude. And then that's when messed up Becky. Like, so now that's why Becky ain't messing with Brad. Cause she looking at Brad like, nigga, you don't do the and you hate the black man. That's another story. But listen, back to what I'm saying. The abortion rate. You gotta look at the abortion rate, bruh. And you tell me why they box messed up. Why they get abortions? I think you need to speak on that. Why did Keisha get abortions?
I asked you a question. They're not having black babies when they go do the science babies. What do you think about it?
They didn't have babies to go have the science babies. What?
Yeah.
What's the science baby? I ain't heard that part.
When they go to the lab and get the needle and stuff. but they can't find
They
any
don't
black
have money.
guys. They
They
there's
don't.
no black guys that want to donate.
You don't have money for that. There's only a few that do that. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
That shit costs $20,000.
No, it don't.
How much it cost?
They get the cheap ones at the clinic.
But it's only 2%. It's only 2% of black DNA that be in them shits. I already looked that shit up, my nigga. You better.
Right.
It's
So
only
they
2%.
still doing it and they not using the black stuff.
So what you saying?
They're having like Middle Eastern babies and Asians.
Listen. That's what they always wanted, bro. I kept telling you all this shit, huh? They want to have different seed of kids. They don't want to have black people. They been programmed to not like theyself, yeah?
Dang.
So why should I want to motherfucking be with a Keisha or be with a gladiator that don't even like herself? Bitch, pay me. Bitch, pay me. Or just give me what I need. I mean, it's simple as that. Now you understanding. But you love them bitches. You love them bitches. You the Keisha whisperer. You the Keisha whisperer. Oh. And I've been drinking. So what, nigga? Yeah? Still not a talk. Articulate, nigga. Shit, I'm about to take another shot right now.
I ain't mad at you, pimp.
Hey yo, this is what you can do when you got your own motherfucking shit. Yeah, ain't no hoes telling me. You don't hear no hoes telling me, yo, don't drink that again. Fuck you. You heard?
I understand.
What we drinking on?
Man, listen, I got some Sky. This shit was for $9. It's a little, it's the club shit they be drinking down, the Sky vodka and shit.
Oh, I know what it is. I got some hen.
You got some hen. I'm scared of the brown, bro. I'm not. When I drink the brown, bro, I'll be wanting to fight. I ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't
You
gonna
know,
stop, bro.
that's us old heads. That's what we be on, bro.
I be wanting to fight, bro. I be looking at niggas different when I got the brown. That's why I like the light. I like the white, yeah. I like the light, cause I start seeing shit different when I drink that brown shit. I don't like drinking that brown shit. I really see the Matrix. I be like, yo, what the fuck? I don't wanna
This
do it
nigga
like
said he started to see the computer code when he on the brown, nigga.
Nah, dead ass. I start checking niggas like, yo, what's up, bro? Hey, little thing a nigga do. I be like, yo, what's up? But you looking at me, yo, and I'm in the crib right now, so you know, I'm about to just roll up real quick. Keep talking to y'all. I'm about to go play some basketball after this though. Yeah, that's what I do. I'll be out here.
I cooked up for like 2.5 hours already. You know, I got
Listen, bro,
We know your gladiator coming.
Right.
What?
And I wanted to eat my food before she got here.
Yo, you got some new comments. That's what I'm going to tell you. Chicks is hating, yo. They yo, they on my Instagram going. They on my TikTok going crazy, bro.
What they say?
It's not really what they say. They just watching the shit. I just see them watching it. I told you, you can see who watches shit. So I just keep seeing bitches watching your shit, yo. I just be looking at this shit. That's why I'm telling you, you gotta come over there and you gotta just, like, yeah, I'm over here, yeah. You gotta come over there, bro. Because if you come over there and just put a couple comments, bro, they're gonna be like, oh, that's the. Because listen, when I post your shit, I say, yo, shout out this dude right here, and then I post your shit. I tag your name. He the creator. I put everything on you. I ain't gonna. I'll be like, yo, this the creator. Get at him. So you gotta come over. That's why I say you gotta come over and show that you fuck with me, bro. So that way, bro, I'm telling you where I'm from, bro. They follow people. So if you don't come over, they gonna think I'm just following you, bro. They gonna think I'm just on your dick or something. Like no diddy,
You know
no
what?
diddy, no diddy, no diddy. But that's what they gonna think, bro. Where I'm from, I'm talking about where I'm from. I got the base where I'm from. Let me get my base. Let me get my base together. You need to come over there and just stamp your approval, bro. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do, bro. And then they gonna be like, oh shit, this nigga, I met some new nigga. They know I do different shit. This ain't the first time I did this, bro.
Hey.
They know I do different shit. So if you just come stamp your approval, they'll be like, oh shit, okay, Haas got some new nigga, like he fuck with some new nigga. But if you don't do that, bro, you gonna make me look like a fan, my nigga. And I'm gonna stop posting your shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you don't come over there and show support, I'm gonna stop posting shit. I'm telling you right now.
I got 500 watch
Man,
hours.
I'm telling you right
I
now,
got
if you
500
don't come
watch
over
hours.
there, I'm telling you right now, if you don't come over there and stamp your approval on the posters I've been posting for the last 2 months, I will stop posting your shit.
I got you, pimp. I got you, man.
Stop playing with you, nigga. This ain't no pimp game. I'm the pimp, nigga. I'm the one.
Right. You stealing my content.
Nigga, you gave me access to that shit, nigga. You gave me access, nigga. Don't say that.
This nigga diabolical too, bro.
Listen, I got that shit on save. I got that shit saved. Nigga, you gave me access, nigga.
Yes, I did.
That's why I tell the chicks, ho, you took your panties off. That's why I always make them. That's why I always make them take their panties off. Always make them take their panties off.
I'm gonna go eat my food, man. I'm good on this bullshit, man. This nigga got all these sexual innuendos. You know? Nigga a little too sexy for me right now.
Nah, that wasn't meant towards y'all. Nah. What I'm saying is, women always like acting like somebody take advantage of them, but baby girl, a real nigga gonna make sure you do it first. See, you dealing with them little pervert ass niggas. See, they lying when they say that, yo. That's why I be hating that shit. I told you, the name of the game is to make the black man look like the predator. Even though Brad chopping it.
What do you like about the black woman?
I don't like that she don't bring
Wait, Prince. How do you get back to this question every day with this nigga?
What he asked me? What he said? Yeah. Exactly, that
He ain't never gave me an answer. He ain't never. All he talk about is what he don't like. That's all.
That nigga start. Hey, that nigga start weaving this fucking question like you shot bullets and he in the Matrix for real, nigga.
Answer that shit. He would never answer that shit.
I ain't never gonna answer that question, nigga. I ain't never gonna answer that question, nigga.
I understand.
Because they fucked that shit up. It's down for the manipulating, nigga. I'm down for the manipulating.
I can understand, brother.
I told you what manipulating mean, right?
Yeah.
Do I gotta read it again? Is you mad?
Hey, bro, it'll be the second day in a row. I think I love rituals, bro.
Let me read this shit again. Hold on, because I might have forgot.
Here we go.
All right, I'm looking up manipulation now. Now, this is the definition of manipulation. I looked up manipulate. That was yesterday. Now I'm looking at manipulation. The manipulation is the action of manipulating somebody into a skillful manner. Damn! Whoa! A skillful. Yo, that don't sound like nothing bad to me. You want me to read that again? Look it up. It says manipulation is the action of manipulating something into a skillful manner. So should I really be am I really the bad guy? I'm the bad guy?
Yes.
How? When I'm trying to get you to do something in a skillful manner. You can't fuck with me, dogs. You can't fuck with me, dogs. I'ma go to Google on you. I wish you would try and bring niggas up on me, nigga. I just looked it up. Look it up. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Manipulation mean.
You won that argument.
Listen.
That one argument, you winning. You winning that argument. You know you winning that argument.
Now that I got strong, I didn't even know all that. Now that I know this, oh my God, it's going down. It's going down, nigga. You could be a HH all you want, nigga. I'm a manipulating ass motherfucker.
Right. You know you winning that one.
And you be a house husband.
Huh?
And you be a house husband.
But you winning when you bring up manipulation.
And I hate you.
Yeah, I'm out of here, man. Yo, I'm out. Yo, thank you guys, man. We 3 hours in, man.
Yeah.